Otrofo, Azani, Munafiki, Mahamudu Bawumia, or saying, if God chose King Cyrus, who was not a Jew, then God can choose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is a Muslim, to lead Ghana. Now, Bawumia, yes, no. Yes, no. They are a Jew for. Bawumia, may I sure say, I know maybe or tafre double too.
Abusua for Kelvin Taylor at the first show and on the first edition of the show at the Bia Oyeno at the Barbontin this year 2026 year. Chesameno Kase na nsema waka afa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia about going to be a Dr. Koye ya. Chesensema waka ne de edosu ye papa. Enu ntina chesamatena se a video story na ebrase ejoyi TV news me so like na subscribe na ma share edemam na me kosoa e kanfo broni otus e de amaw se opese okraka efura brochi de ba man Ghana mu ana opeka wo man Ghana mu Ghana memu ase atwi auc ama ho atode a ene men kanfo company bia ma se broni otus omonamba ne gu school na me so be from na no medin komo bibia be koso boko e de amaw den ana Kelvin Taylor akafa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho a Jesano Pamani abri didn't say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia make comment bi say some de MPP primaries no just saying but to about the flag bearer be di MPP party nanim ana oye ne campaign na the campaign no can say if God chose King Cyrus who was not a Jew then God can choose Dr. Bawumia who is a Muslim to lead Ghana. Sa comment here Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan ye no ama Kelvin Taylor no kokwa paye papa o se won tia se die ntia e was say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia make sa statement we na statement you make ye no Jandam statement just o chirema sebi mpredwasa asem we ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan no sebi o man desum na so sebi nyansa bi anim onim die ntia e was say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia etena se make sa statement we because the statement we you make here no or the pepiti and also the pemobro e the free Ghana for because say I say come akwa say oyenkrimoni nti ana yem pese be na chance amana be di Ghana nim na so Kelvin Taylor say enye nuti na Ghana front ma nemum ne hyehyeye na enye an oninuma pa bi ode bodaru enti na ode san semwe eye ne campaign message a waka just ama Kelvin Taylor no koko apai mam kasa enye tintin bebre ye be kọ na kwatie Kelvin Taylor ne nsama waka about that comment we am Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan ye de che no crop person to abama no no timbedi MP party nanim in 2028 elections ever so ye kwatie Kelvin Taylor emra.
And this is one story and the circulating on social media so ni nyina Otrofo, Azani, Munafiki, Mahamudu Bawumia are saying, if God chose King Cyrus, who was not a Jew, then God can choose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is a Muslim, to lead Ghana. Bawumia says, Onyankopon to me, obi a friend of Cyrus, ana onye Jew ni, ema ne tumi beye den, etumi ebedi omonima, and ye onoso Mahmoud Bawumia no onyame betumi eyi no, ama na bedi Ghana so, na Bawumia yesre o. Yesre o, ne enya kasi Jew for. Bawumia me sure say anope bi or tafre double to Bawumia yasre ne anya ka se ejufo asante forma pa ko forma pa enzima forma pa en awonafo enta forma pa ye de ne be ejufo we ejufo asem. But the fact of the case is that say somebody needs to tell Bawumia and the MPP say he did not lose the elections because he's a Muslim. And that is one thing Bawumia is not getting. And it's something that he knows, but he just doesn't want to accept. You people should let Bawumia understand that the 2024 elections he lost, he lost it because Ghanaians got to know he's a liar. He's incapable of managing the affairs of this nation. That's all. It is not about Bawumia being a Muslim or Bawumia being married to somebody from Chad. No. Mahmoud Bawumia needs to understand, said this kind of petty, childish, sympathetic politics, it does not work again. In 2024, 90% of the people who voted and voted the NPP out of power, they voted because they had assessed you for 8 years. And they have come to that point say you don't have the intellectual know-how to be the leader of this nation. So it's got nothing to do with Osuma Osum. It's got nothing to do with tribal Ufrim. And you people need to get to that point and understand the Ghana for Jimmy. Let me tell you. Say Yaka Obia Ostate religious politics, it was you, Mahamudu Bawumia. You went to the north and told our brothers and sisters in the northern region, say, because we are in Cremoninti, Yan Twaba Maumedi president, Sebio, in Sobia and Cremonina, Sebio, with Jimmy, or say man be president. So this kind of petty tribal religious politics, and you started it, and you still not learned any sense to say the new Ghanaian, the young Ghanaian, the Gen Zs, you know, they don't care about this kind of mifriha, michiniha, or somewhere na mismo. They are looking at your intellectual know-how, how consistent you are, how truthful you are, and how you can solve their problems for them. We are one of the longest serving running mates in Ghana. And we are the longest serving vice president in Ghana. Inti so be catch say obi a friend Cyrus onyanko ponsa na onye Jew ni man be di Jew for so ye nye Jew for. And you need to get the basics right. 90% of the people who voted because no more chiromo. They voted because you lied to them that you were going to make sure their businesses survive. They voted against you because they could not trust your words. They voted against you because the jobs you said you were going to create, NAPCO, what, you could not create them. They voted against you because you said you were an economist or you are an economist and that you could sustain the economy, you could manage the economy to the point whereby the dollar was going to go lower than where you inherited it. But at the end of the day, they realized that the dollar was killing them. Their capital were all being swallowed up by your bad policies. So 90% of people who voted did not vote because you were Muslim. 90% of people who voted against the MPP did not vote because of one time. They voted because you are not intelligent enough to manage the affairs of this nation. And when it is better you come to that realization. King Cyrus, maybe I don't care about King Cyrus. Who the heck is King Cyrus? Diame be do Ghana ne hiame. Diame ofa owo Antombra ebedi ne hiame. Diame nua ofa nyoma e wo Togo. Nisika sebio ne capital enshi ne hiame. Na King Cyrus de me fam hoben. But you are still not getting it. You are still being misled. The people are telling you, sir, because you are in Kreboniti or losing, that is where you are getting it wrong. You lost because you are not smart. You lost because you are not intelligent. You lost because you are a liar. You lost because the people, the citizenry, they lost that respect for you. They were heartbroken. They did not believe in your words, and they still don't believe in your words. So it's about time you sat back, had a very strong reflection, and then understand and respect the intelligence of the people and because these kind of things, it will not convince anybody to vote for you. Face the reality. Let them know the truth. Stop acting as if you are a child. Let the people know that we messed up. I am not qualified to be an economist. When was the last time you spoke about the economy, Bawumia? You have been working around the nation saying, oh, your campaign. When was the last time you spoke on the economy? You have never spoken on the economy again, Adentra, because you know from day one you were lying to the people. You are waiting for mistakes to happen for you to pounce on it. We are not stupid. Mistakes will happen, but we are not going to give you an opportunity. Mistakes will happen, but we are not going to give you an opportunity because you are not intelligent enough to solve problems. And that is what you need to know. But we are going to be critical and factual. You do one grache. Onam Ghana yedi blade kan wasi ye yedi tata blade kan wasi we yedi Gillette kan wasi say wada no ho hwa yen kan ho asem de bia no ashrenke. We need to let you know the truth. Ain't get it right. Stop tickling yourself. Stop massaging your own balls. Face the reality. You lost not because you are a Muslim. You lost because the people don't trust you. You lost because the people know now. You have been exposed. You are not smart. You are not intelligent. You cannot handle the economy of this nation. You lost because you are a liar. You lost because the people have no trust in you. Deal with these things. Deal with these things. And stop the comedy of you trying to be... You are not going to get any sympathetic vote in Ghana again. The young Ghanaian is not willing to give anybody a sympathetic vote. The young Ghanaian is waiting for you to convince them through one kasa one wasem and the young Ghanaian so that 1992 kind of politics go for the Noya Santinio and MPPDA it's about what you can do, especially when you have been a vice president. Nana Dankwa Kufuado in 2012 or whatever when 2016 90% of Omoto Obama Kufuado, they knew Kufuado wasn't smart. They knew Kufuado was ignorant. They knew Kufuado was daft. They knew he was a crackhead. Majority of the people who voted for Kufuado, they voted for Kufuado because of you. You were moving around the nation like a headless chicken, putting together symposium, explaining to Ghanaians how you can solve our economic problem. Yeah, the problem now going to solve it for 8 years. Today you are telling us say Yanko Israel, na obi a Jew ni, and na onye Jew ni. Now we tell you the Jew for some fan. Woman Prusini, the two Israel ni o Jews Israel for kuma fan hoben. Mahamudu die. Hey, famano na the trimusa shwa, famano. You are still live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kelvin Taylor. It's exactly 4:17 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 9:17 in Ghana. Yeah, 2026 na yabano. Ya catch them say you be guide a buying way. You the no cre a buying way a mistake. You be tiano a buying way ya you be bona baso. So be an agent or the atro any jandam ebe da Ghana for egu a buying way masia. We will be the firewall. We will stop it, and that is what we are doing. We will never underestimate the intelligence of Ghana for wow ushemi biano. There are millions of people omushemi omunim nyansa cheme. It is just that omunya opportunity need to sit here like myself. I will never sit here and think what I will do here is to make sure the facts and a mediatro makano kreno Abraham mentioned skirt. No one who said the economy. You want painful baby me. I cannot underestimate their intelligence. You want crab baby yes smart. Mint me semeti hanti minimyansa chiomo. So I will do my best to make sure say Nipana wotin make us ampa akwa we booming. That is what I do here, and that is what we will do here. Say near Bayana protect your bino. I protected John Mahama. I protected NDC Abino. Omuye mistake I chimomo. And I want to serve this message. We are Ghana ni now we Ghana. Let me say this. If you're a Ghanaian, it does not matter baby awo. Say Obi Bekachiro say they work with Kelvin Taylor, especially at any of the ports in Ghana. That person is a liar and a thief. You need to report them to the Ghana Police Service. If you are an importer, you are an exporter, you work at the ports in Ghana, any of the ports. I want to put this out there because Matisse in Kofobi di Midin and in Ghana ports no at the Bonko for Chronom. If I want to investigate people, I know the people I will send out there to do my investigations for me. If you work at Ghana port, say we are exporter, we are importer, we are custom official. If anybody tells you Kelvin Taylor is my friend, I have Kelvin Taylor's number. In fact, I've spoken to Kelvin Taylor, and that because of Kelvin Taylor, give me this. That person is a thief. I want to put this out there. There are people going around in Ghana, especially at our ports, telling people that I am their friend and that they are extorting money from people. I don't work with anybody at the port. Mini obia ni Ghana port am ni ejuma. Me ekwamiti me nto ade bia shipping by Ghana. Me nto bibia da shipping by Ghana. I have no business at the port. I don't work at the port. I don't have anybody who work for me at the port. If you are an investor, if you are an exporter, if you are an importer, na se obi e catcher say manisika way and that why a BB Kelvin Taylor and Adamfu into that person is a criminal. So who means to reach me and I'll put the person's face on my TV for you. I don't deal with anybody at Ghana port. I don't work at Ghana port. Mini Adamphobia, mini Juma. I don't work with anybody. Maybe Ghana and Mabeti one or two of these things. And I want to put it out there. Nobody should give anybody any money. Nobody. Men tamusika ma obi enka say or Kelvin Taylor downfall or so on Kelvin Taylor na ejuma or so we say uye bibi. Say me person me investigate obi a. I have ways I investigate people. And you the people doing that, I am working on you. I'll come put your faces on my TV. Take Kelvin Taylor's name out. I want this record to be set. And sana, ma charge. Take my name out of your chrono. My guys are on the ground. We will get all of you, your pictures, your faces. I'll place them on my TV for the world to know chrono amobon or port. I don't work with anybody at the port. I need to put this disclaimer out. Because me charge a bad time. We are Juma port, we are importer, we are again. Obi Beka South Africa Kelvin Taylor Obwa is a liar. That person is a liar. It does not matter how long the person has worked at the port. Maybe you know the person. Maybe that person has been working at the port for years. It does not make me a friend to the person. Mema kwasiampenyi bia mbedada o meji usika. Me American ameti, me nyejuma Ghana port. Me betina kroma me ntoka bia mba Ghana. Me nye business bia o port wo. Me nkancho bia so me investigation o port mame. The port, they have authorities there omuyo mojuma. So I want to put this out today. Yanko enim. All right. The next time I come and speak on this matter, I'll put faces because my team, they are working on it. And I want to put faces up. Send be Ghana for behu. Mo amote Ghana mo bo chrono in the name say we don't do anything bad, but we for mo den kofo din na ebu nkofo port. Mema obi ankobo mi din wo baby say madam for Kelvin Taylor anti mamiska we hey. The next time I met Sasebo no. Okay. Now Yanko enim. This is another story I want to kill. Where you want Jandam, we need to finish that Jandam quickly. And when we say NPP for no, they have nothing to hold on to. Right now, they are on the Jandam spree. Omo pese omo forcia na omo de bibi esha Bawumia kon. Bawumia has nothing to his name. Let me state this. If Mahamudu Bawumia believes, say, Waye Juma, he should run on Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's record. John Dramani Mahama or the Atamils, any JJ Rawlings record, and or the Juma. In fact, 90% of John Mahama, time and now the campaign or person be the president, no. Every time you because it was say time and now on any boss ye Juma no. Time on your opportunity, no. In this Bawumia per se, Ghana for Gini di say or ye Juma and the Akufo-Addo or near Akufo-Addo ye Juma. He should not run away or shy away from Akufo-Addo's record. So Bawumia ntima for Akufo-Addo anya ni campaigner na Bawumia nim so ne Akufo-Addo nyina omonya papa. So Mahamudu Bawumia cannot tell us today say where the yamfa associate no. Now where the mama yamfa associate no. Adenti yamfa PDS ema Akufo-Addo. Yamfa de Napco ema Akufo-Addo. Ada na yamfa de scandals ne krono no ema Akufo-Addo. Na ebe ebidia yamfa ma Bawumia adentra. Mahamudu Bawumia should run on the Akufo-Addo's record. And Kwasiade Akufo-Addo ye nyina no Bawumia ka ho cabinet no ye. Now, the fake news, joy news, they are trying something. MPP for him say Bawumia only credibility biya, only record paper biya. So they are forcing something for Ghanaians to believe. We are here to kill that Jandam. Now, yeah, that's sorry, yeah. Joy news for say, my fact check be. Now, claim say Mahamudu Bawumia and the brain behind Bank of Ghana's domestic gold purchase program no cre. It is a lie.
It is somewhere na Kelvin Taylor edit to ja. Chese ama media no so able bruja na me say na me so ansemi na me de ban sem da ba be che no so watie bi because e kama e say so wote de Kelvin Taylor e kana efa ba ebi no ebinum hu ne say do kana de enokre ana ebi so hu ne say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia so kano efa ba ebi so enokre obi e kana de onso den na wo kan efa sa statement we hu de Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia kan ye ene de Kelvin Taylor so kano de ana hu ne say enokre because now Kelvin Taylor painti eye Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia say all pe mo bro ene de free Ghana for se ne be ya MPP for no ebetim de na sa ba 2028 elections nim eti Kelvin Taylor say e ko no kwan de a Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia de keni kwan say anka oba yes because ne nsem no okeka na 7 preduasa ase ensi so nti so betimi do comment aba comment section be kenkan ye be answer ye be reply kama ama won so betimi hu ne ekoso e wo media no so once again I say Joy TV news me sure say like no subscribe no ahye e de mame medical catch you say o peka e de fa buchi e raba Ghana ana peka e wo Ghana ase ato atwidi a ene e broni autos so free number na de screen ase a omo be dun komo kama omo services e good anything I make come for broni autos e de amount I say again Joy TV news the message on so like no subscribe no share se na be drop news bia na drop video bia so a won so se betima ka bi no hu de ekoso e wo media no so se want me ka bi ma crowd